Hi and welcome to Note 1 of Nonlinear Resonance Video Notes. In this note, I'd like to get started with a story about how my particular take on nonlinear resonance came to be. In 1987, a friend arranged a conference combining two hot topics of the time, neural network programming and chaos. I agreed to give a talk without having a strong idea of what would be interesting to talk about. I decided to literally combine the two topics by building in software an artificial neural network where the nodes were connected in the usual way with adjustable coupling strengths between the nodes. But instead of the usual boring dynamics inside a node, I'd use some chaotic dynamical system. My talk would then report on building this thing and initial observations of its behavior relative to the usual kind of artificial neural network. On the way to finishing this work, I ran into an odd problem. No matter what coupling strengths I used, I'd always end up with the same result. In particular, though each of the nodes was doing its own crazy chaotic thing, very shortly after starting up, all the nodes would be doing nearly the exact same crazy chaotic thing. Instead of what I had intended my talk to be about, it turned into one about what would later be called chaotic synchronization. About the same time and hundreds of miles away, tour researchers in Monterey, California were discovering the same result, but using a very different chaotic system. They then envisioned all kinds of cool applications for this phenomenon, including undetectable, unbreakable encrypted communications, and they later secured patents for the Navy for a number of these. In the next node, I'll relate what I learned over the next couple years while tinkering around after hours with this phenomenon of chaotic synchronization.